What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas and May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, we are here representing GGC Mafia, part of the Blur Cartel and overall 99 Media Connection, the collaboration. I'm here joined today with Hollywood Sensei 215, New Year, same Sensei. And we're talking about, of course, 2022 top 20 songs rated by Billboards. And hey, I'm gonna give it to Hollywood. I got my listens in. I'm gonna defer to the king on this one because again, like I said, I gave him a few listens. I didn't have the time to do my research like I normally listen to him the whole week, but this time I just gave him a quick listen and all that. How the hell we join us back shortly. One thing I can say, I do like the old school vibe of this whole thing. The old school vibe was amazing in this show. I mean, in this 2022 era, they gave me the old school vibe I usually enjoy. I usually like, and I saw that a lot throughout most of these songs. Throughout most of these songs, they gave me the vibes I really like.
Mm-hmm.
But we are gonna talk about them. How you doing today? How did you feel about the 2022 top 20 of the Billboard's top 100 list?
You know, it was a lot of songs on there that I did like. So I'm actually feeling good about it. It was a pretty good list for me
Yeah,
personally.
yeah, it's a lot of vibey songs. We're gonna start off with Me Porto Bonito by Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
I did not understand a word in this song. I do not speak Spanish, but the vibes were excellent, very wavy. I love Bad Bunny song. Easy to dance to, easy to vibe to. You can listen to it even if you don't understand it. Good listen. I gave this a B tier, and let me put up the chart. I gave this a B tier song. How you feel about Bad
Bad
Bunny song?
Bunny, Bad Bunny. You know, I'm a I'm a Bad Bunny fan. I like his music. You know what I mean, especially his WWE work as well. You know what I mean. This is
Canadian
a
Destroyer. We need a song called Canadian Destroyer.
I'll definitely give it a B tier. Pretty good. It was a solid joint.
It was very vibey. Like I said, I didn't understand it, so it might have deeper. So I can't give you the normal spiel that I always give you on this song because I don't like understand the word. I could have looked up the lyric. Like I said, normally I have more time, but holidays is busy. Holidays is crazy. So all I can do was listen. I can do all my research instead of the lyrics as much as I want. So I do apologize for that. But the song was vibey enough for B tier. It's a solid B tier song. Next, we got Morgan Wallen, Wasted on You. How the hood? Talk to me.
Morgan Wallen, you know, my favorite Morgan Wallen song of this year was Broadway Girls, featuring Lil Durk. But, that John was fire. Morgan Wallen, he got some good Johns. This is definitely a B tier song for me.
I give it the same. So yeah. A song that talks about the time he wasted on this girl that he thought he loved. And has a nice innuendo that talked about alcohol too. Like he's kind of a play on word, a nice little cool play on word, a creative concept. Not the most amazing version of this song I've ever seen. And like Hollywood said, that Broadway Girl is probably one of his better songs, but a fun song regardless. Solid B tier song. I did enjoy listening to it quite a bit, but it is a solid B tier song. One of my songs that was kind of man to me is coming up. Doja Cat, Need to Know. By the way, I want to say this about this. I liked a few songs better on her album. Matter of fact, probably like 5 or 6 songs better off this album than I did this song. But this song, I see why it's popular. It's a catchy hook. Doja can rap, but I don't feel like I don't feel like this is the best song. I get it's TikTok. I give that dick a 10 out of 10. It's literally a TikTok like thing. So that's probably why it's up here. She's so talented, but listening to her other songs is much higher than me. I actually give this a C tier. Couldn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Need to
But
know. Doja, shave head aside and all the other bullshit. You know, Doja's one of my favorite artists to listen to. I mean, she just real good at making music. You know what I mean? This song, me personally, no. You know what I mean? You know, they had Woman at 21, which was a better song than this one.
Hundred
So, but
percent.
you know, so hey, but Doja, she's gonna make a Billboard list every year. You know what I mean? As long as she putting out music, she's always gonna make the list. Need to know, you know, it's a little poppy song, a little catchy joint, and everything, but it's definitely a C tier hit. You know what I mean? It's not, you know,
It's not like it's a TikTok song that got in because it's viral with the kid on that
right,
one line that because like most people don't know the other line. Like Ice Spice got a line right now that everybody say, but no one knows the rest of the song.
right,
so, so TikTok things do work, and that's another reason it probably streamed a lot. Like, but there ain't no diss to Doja because I'm not saying she a TikTok artist. Like I said, she got like 5 songs I thought was quite a bit better than this song. So that's like
right.
not a shot at her, but abcdefu by GAYLE. Hollywood, talk to me. How we feeling about
EFU, I fucks with this song. Like, you know what I mean? This song go hard. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a catchy song. It's poppy. You know what I mean? I like it. You know, I like the concept of it, everything. This is definitely a B tier joint for me. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna hold you. It's
I actually
definitely
I actually gave it an A tier because I thought it was so I like the concept of finding new ways to say old concepts that's been like rehashed. It's
hmm
kind of kiddish, but it's a usual thing. Like if you X, I'm like, okay, we done heard 100 of these songs, but trying to figure out a way to use the alphabet and all things. I like the creativity of this song. I actually gave it an A tier, but as you know how we do, the lower tier tends to win if they close. So I go in the B tier. But I did like the song. I enjoyed the concept of it, the way the song typically goes after. Um a topic, like I said, a new way to do a new topic. And I always appreciate creativity. So I probably knocked it up one than me. So
solid song. I ain't gonna hold
you know what I'm saying? Like I love creativity and like even because a lot of songs are old concepts or usual concept that we hear a lot. So
you.
finding new ways to introduce that by actually using the alphabet and then throws it off and then to add FU is like creative and I like that.
Right. Solid.
Yeah.
Shout out to
It,
Dale.
yeah. Industry Baby by Lil Nas and Jack Harlow. It's an anthem song with an amazing hook.
Mm-hmm.
Some basically something about selling your soul or how people claim you sell your whole and how they don't really support you. I got
Right.
a, I got a lot of old school DJ Khaled style anthem feels to this. I
Mm-hmm.
gave it a B tier. How you feeling?
I actually love this song. You know what I mean, Industry Baby, one of my favorite Lil Nas X songs. You know what I mean, the Jack Harlow verse was fire. You know what I mean, and I don't say that a lot because Jack Harlow be fucking up. But you know, I like the Jack Harlow Lil Nas X mesh. I love they sound good together. This song is real catchy. You heard it, you still hear it. You know what I mean? Whether it be a TikTok, a Facebook reel, Instagram reel, a commercial. You know what I mean? The song is playing everywhere. I love Industry Baby. It is an A tier song for me.
I can give it an A tier. I'll still give it. I enjoyed the song. Now my bias is about to come in. If y'all have seen this show, y'all have noticed a trend with me and Imagine Dragons. The 2 times we have reviewed a song from them, which has been in both years. Intimate, I gave it an S tier because if you ain't noticed, it's like it's SSA, like basically what I done gave them because I do love them. And JID is literally one of my favorite artists because old misery. Everyone wants to be my enemy. You can, bro, it's song play everywhere. JID verse was amazing. The hook was fun. As you can take that, I always get an ALS tier from me, and with JID giving us a great verse, a song you can definitely rave to, song you can listen to. One of them anthem songs that you don't even care about like playing it out loud. Like a lot of these songs like that, you be like, I don't know if I want to play that loud. I'll play Enemy Out Loud and don't care. Y'all can rock it. I'll play In the Hood and don't care. What y'all know
Right.
me anyway.
I will pull up in your local projects with this song blasting. Like I will pull up to the bodega with this song blasting. You know what I mean? I'll pull up to your local dice game, block party, whatever. Cause this joint is fire. Like, you know what I mean? It's fire. Imagine Dragons, they don't miss. You know what I mean? They don't miss. This is a fire joint. And then you put JID on here. JID, JID, whatever you want to call him, you put him on here. One of the best albums of the year from him. You know, it was ranked in my top 5. You know what I mean? And that verse was just, come on, man.
First
You
went
can't
crazy.
tell me you ever heard a whack JID verse, ever. Like, you know what I mean? It's just incomprehensible. You know what I mean? This song is an S tier. We're going to stop playing around. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Definitely
the
yes.
way his verse flowed straight into the hook.
Right.
I was like, this so good. Shout out to you, Nico Williams, co-host of the host of Do You Hear Me, co-host of most of my shows. We did a show earlier today on the sports channel, so go check that out. We gave our picks. We told you why Ohio State and all of them choked.
Ohio State got 1 point loss to Georgia is crazy. After being up, what, like 27-14 or something like that?
They was up 14 going in the fourth quarter, and then you had that big round. This what I want. Lil Nas X. How you feel about it?
I'm going to keep it a being. Compared to Industry Baby, this song ass. But, you know what I mean? It's
And it's higher
it's
on the
still
list.
it's still a, okay song for me. Like, I mean, it's a C tier song. I'm not even about to give you a long winded explanation. It's a C tier song.
The song is relatable. Is the beat is nice, but it's way too simple. The flow and hook, everything generic. That was a
Right.
very generic song. He put out a generic song.
Facts.
Like I don't know how else to explain it. It's like y'all like I don't. It's like a song you just hear and you just like okay. And this was rated higher than Industry Baby, which was crazy to me.
Right.
I don't even know how it didn't even do tick. Did a line hit on TikTok? Because I was trying to listen. I'm like, I haven't heard none of the lines on TikTok. Like sometimes I get these songs like they blow up because they have one like a bar that just go crazy on TikTok. And I'm like, this just sounds generic the whole thing all the way through. And we gave Industry Baby A tier because that's not a generic song. It's actually a good song.
Right.
But that is I think about that. I don't know how that song got out ranked that hit. No disrespect. But Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. The ultimate doom, doom, doom beat.
Right.
With a creative twist. Ed Sheeran talking about his bad habits led to the girl he loved. And of course, Ed Sheeran can sing. I like the 80s style feel of the song. I like old style music. I'm a blues and jazz baby. I can't help it. So anything that has like a slight little play of violin or trombone or anything like that will get me. So I gave this for me. This is an A tier song. I just like the old school vibes to the song, and I also like the music video when he was pretending to be the Joker, and it was creative.
Yeah, Bad Habits is a fire drum. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. You know, Ed Sheeran always do his thing. You know what I mean? You know, good song. I like the beat. I like the concept of it. You know what I mean? And y'all could definitely see Ed Sheeran maybe in the vocalist tournament, which will be on What It Sound Like coming up this week on Thursday. Well, you can see that on the Blur Cartel every Thursday at 7. But Bad Habits, fire song. Was it better than another song by the name of Bad Habit by Steve Lacy? No, it was not. And that song is not on the list for some reason. But this song, Bad Habits, is a very solid song. It's an A tier, John. It's an A
It's
tier.
a very good song by Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran usually put out great song. Only time I
Yeah,
didn't like Ed Sheeran was when he was on Game of Thrones. He could have
definitely.
stayed. He could have stayed off that. I'm like it threw me off the whole show. Like, why is Ed Sheeran here?
Right.
Hey, speaking of the same mode that we just did, talking about 80s and old school feel. This is straight out the Bruno Mars playbook, About Damn Time by Lizzo. Lizzo can sing, and I think sometimes we forget that how good she can sing, thanks to all the stupid narratives that just go around everywhere. That is like the cuss that follows her everywhere. It's all, like I said, this also fits my love for that style, that Bruno Mars, that little. By the way, we have a few songs like that on here, which we just talked about one, and we got another one from actually another rapper. So I love that. In a minute, damn time, like that Bruno Mars. I gave it an A tier. I love that little style, that little like the little dance where everybody just get in the room and start clapping and start. I love that. I'm a sucker for old school stuff. Like remind me of the time Michael Jackson used to have everybody when all the music videos in the 80s where people just getting in together and running in the street and start dancing behind the rapper, behind the singer. I miss that time though. It used to be fun. You can't do it no more. Somebody might shoot up.
Definitely gives you that nostalgic 80s vibe. It just makes you want to dance. The whole song you could sing along to, you could bop to it. I love me some Lizzo. You know what I mean? Like as a musician, as a person, whatever. I love me some Lizzo. So I'm about to be my answer is probably biased, but it's not because this song is fucking amazing and I love it. And it's an A tier song. You know what I mean? About Damn Time is A tier. I mean, borderline S, but it's definitely A tier.
All the reason I couldn't quite put in the S because I felt like last week I just listened to a Bruno Mars song that sounded just like it. But I still love it, so it's going A tier. And plus, Lizzo's an amazing singer, by the way, so I kind of would do it. Wait for You by Future. I wonder if me and Hollywood gonna disagree for the first time, and like we only had like one disagreement in 3 weeks, and that was even though it wasn't even end up disagreement, I ended up putting in Esther anyway. Last time we did the show, but other than that, we only had one. But I wonder if she's gonna disagree. What's your thoughts on this, Hollywood?
I will wait for you. Like this John right here, people was like kind of surprised that Future popped this out. Me, I wasn't because I mean, Future literally gave you the trophy John with Kanye about Sierra. He literally wrote Drunken Love. You know what I mean? He literally wrote the song. You know what I mean? That Beyonce made famous. So like this song is Future's I've been saying it for years and maybe tonight y'all will start listening to me when I tell you that Future is really a musical genius in these streets. He's up there with your Kendricks, your Coles, your Drakes. I mean, he may not be as lyrical as them, but as far as making music and making quality songs, Future is right there with them. The album sales will prove it. He had the number one selling rap album of all of 2022. You know what I mean? And this song was a big reason why. You know what I mean? Future did his thing, Drake did his thing. You had Tems, who was just basically this was just a part of a song that she had already did. You know what I mean? On her album. You know what I mean? I love Wait For You. It is one of the best songs of this year. You know what I mean? Is it an S tier song? No, it's not. But it's definitely A. You know what I mean?
I knew we were gonna disagree on this. I'm sorry. I'm being in the South. I'm sorry. Listen to Future all the time. I do give him that though. I'm gonna give him that. Let me give flowers before I give him the C tier. I'm gonna give. But
C
Future,
tier.
but Future is a musical genius. He's an amazing writer. But I'm sorry when I hear his voice, it all goes together. After hearing Future, I've been listening to Future for 15 years. Hype, and I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I need to lick on me on New Year's when I listen to it. But I'm sorry, it's C tier. I'm being in Atlanta. I was probably on Future because I was hanging around Atlanta with my sister and them and the boy from Clayton State when I was going to the basketball thing. They played Future. Nobody heard of him at that time. That was like 2004, 2003. Was it before? That was no. He was kind of starting to get on, but probably 2003 when he just started getting up and people. He was like underground then, and I'm like, oh, this dude dope, and it continued to be dope until I'm like, all right. Now his pen is amazing. The song, like I said, the song penmanship is crazy. I can't hate on it. Tim killed that hook. I love she did her things on the hook. Drake verse was good, but maybe it's future fatigue.
Future fatigue is crazy.
Maybe future fatigue. Like maybe that's why I like J. Cole and Kendrick, because they give me a song album every 2-3. I'm kind of that way with Drake too. I'm like, Drake, I'm tired. And I will openly admit that it's probably like me being tired. Like Drake and Future probably won't have that for me. They probably gonna have a harder time break. The way I say Patrick Mahomes and LeBron, it's hard for them to get the MVP, right? Because they're constantly great,
right?
I'm you fatigued. You're like, okay, Patrick Mahomes did something amazing again. LeBron scored 40 again. Look at the new dude who scored 35. And I'll admit it. So we had to split it, I guess.
I mean, details, it's all right.
Yeah. Elton, Cold Heart, Elton John, and Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, let's go.
Dua Lipa. I love this song. It's old school. But I realized something, and I'm going to go whatever Hollywood said, because I don't know if I was in the right mood for this song when I listened to it. So we're going with what Hollywood say. Hollywood, how you feeling?
Yeah, man. This is one of those, like, dancey, electronic type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not my style. That's why I said I'm going to have to go with wherever you go, because I wasn't in the right mood. And like I said, normally I can, like, throughout the week, can figure out the mood to be in to get it, but no, I didn't have time for that.
You want to listen to this song? This is one of those, definitely, oomph. You at your rave, you just pop the molly, you sweating, this joint come on, you want to go. Like, you got to be in that type of mood, that type of vibe for this song to hit you. You know what I mean? But if you just casually listening to it on a day-to-day, it's not going to hit you like that. You know what I mean? So because of that, you know what I mean, I'll give it, it is Ellen John, it is Dua Lipa. I'm not going to disrespect neither one of them. You know what I mean? Because they both put out great music. This song, it's more like a disco-y pop type genre. Like, you gotta be in the mood for it. Like I said, you gotta be in your dancing rave type mood. I'll give it a C tier.
That's the same place I put it. I didn't put it the front C tier. It could be the front. It could be the one that's almost the.
Like, it's almost B, but it's C tier.
Yeah. Super Gremlin by Kodak Black.
He used to be superstar.
I'm sorry. I gave this an S tier. Even though I'm not sorry, I gave it an S tier, because a song a hit when it's remixed 1,000 times. I know many people gonna feel like it's not top tier because they heard it so much this year, but it's an amazing song. By the way, Kodak Black is a amazing rapper.
Hell yeah.
It's a reason Kendrick like, yo, I'm putting this kid on this song. I'm gonna show y'all he got it. He always find the catchy beat. He find things I ain't never thought I was gonna listen to. The way this song come on, you didn't expect it. This like when I was young, even though he died when I was like 6. But when you listen to like pop from your cousin and you realize I have never heard nobody try this before in a song. What? Like nobody, how many people tried Brenda? With Superstar, he did the same thing. I'm like, he got the little white, like the little screaming white kid boy. It used to be so. And I'm like, this dude and he always find it. Even when he did Bodak Yellow. I mean, not Bodak Yellow. He didn't technically do it, but when he did the song back then with that Cardi B did too, and did basically a remix of.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, no fly. He always find these pockets that nobody else searching for. So I want to give him credit as well as the S tier for me, because I'm amazed by his talent. And I see why even J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and all them be like, yo, this guy it. J. Cole did say, wish he had somebody to mentor him. Kendrick, like, listen, I am gonna mentor you and put you on the mouth. Even though people mad about it, putting them on the song. Guy's super talented.
I mean, they got over it because the song was fucking fire. I mean, Silent Hill is one of the best songs on that album, so they got over it quickly. Super Gremlin is S tier, no doubt in my mind. I just did my show, Welcome to Hollywood, which you can see every Saturday on the Blur Cartel, where I talked about a list where they ranked the top 15 rap songs of 2022, and Super Gremlin was nowhere on that list, which is crazy to me because it's really up there as song of the year for 2022 as far as rap songs. It's like that was literally it was played everywhere, whether it was on your TikTok, football games, basketball games, on the radio, you know what I mean? On whatever car that rolled by on your block, you know what I mean? Super Gremlin, you heard that song. Super Gremlin is S tier. There's no doubt about it. It's one of the best songs Kodak Black has ever made. Like,
And he got some fire ones, so that's crazy to say.
definitely.
This song I'm gonna give again to my guy, How the Hood, and go off with what he think. I do Ghost by Justin Bieber. I do love the movie feel. It feels epic. It feels like the big scene in a love song, and this song is gonna play. It's like a typical Justin Bieber beat. His voice is good. This list has a lot of big hitters, so I was kind of curious on where we're gonna put this because I couldn't decide where I wanted to rank it because I'm like, okay, if you're going against this, it might not be a good idea. But the same song on the same tier that I felt was down that tier, it felt like it was better than. So I'm gonna just go with whatever Hollywood say on this in the chat or whoever. Ghost by Justin Bieber.
Ghost was a very solid song. Up tempo, John. You know what I mean? Very up tempo. You know what I mean? Kind of like a pop rock, pop ballad type of John. You know what I mean? With a little, I want to say a little electronic dance meshed into it. You know what I mean? You know, I like the whole vibe of this song. You know what I mean? You know, very it's a very dancey type of John. You know what I mean, even though it's you know what I mean, the song itself isn't really like the subject matter of it isn't really uplifting because it's like basically dealing with the grief by the absence of someone you love. You know what I mean? Hence the ghost. You know what I mean? But it's a very 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 catchy song. I like it. It's a B tier. You know what I mean, I'll give it a.
I can tell you had that same fight that I had. I'm like, where do I put this? It's one of those like if you put this in the right spot in the movie, it hit.
Right.
And it had that like epic feel to it too, the whole beat and that like he don't have the girly love, the whole feeling. Then all of a sudden you put that in a certain song in the right point, like you'd be like get that emotional thing. Like if this came out in a movie, it could even moved up if the first time you heard it was in like a film or something. At the right time, cause you'll put that with the memory. Because there's some songs that we're gonna talk about over time that once you hit the movie, you be like, I remember this scene because I remember where I was when I saw it, and this could have been one of those, but Aisha.
Hey,
Aisha.
what's going on?
How you
Miss
doing?
Morgan in the building.
Let us know how you feel about this list. Any songs you agree with, disagree. Like I told people, me and Hollywood typically agree. Which is surprising. I didn't know we were going to agree this much on this list. But it kind of makes it easy. But we got Big Energy by Latto. Again, that same feel that I talked about earlier. In which that old school, everybody dance vibe. She a newcomer to this list. She made a fun song. I was impressed that she could rap on this beat. And I
Mm-hmm.
noticed, like I said, I noticed a lot of old school style coming back. Her flow was constant. It was good throughout. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm ranking on this song because it's like her first edition on there. And this probably is like the best song on all her stuff this year. Which
Mm-hmm.
some of the cases we like Doja Cat song can't be that good because we got 5 songs that's better. This her best song. I gave it a B tier. How the hell let me know?
Yeah, I mean, I love me some big energy. You know what I mean? I love me some Lotto. You know what I mean? For reasons not music. You know what I mean? But you know, sample the Genius of Love, John. You know what I mean? Sample Fantasy by Mariah Carey. You know what I mean? Two good samples. You know what I mean? This was a very, very lit John. You know, she stepped into that pop realm with this one. You know what I mean? And I feel like this song definitely, even though it came out in 2021, it carried her throughout 2022 because the song was so good. I mean, she did a great job, as you said, rapping. Her flow was on point on this joint. Big Energy is it's a very good song. It's I wanted to put it in A tier. You know what I mean? But I'm like, is Big Energy, is it really better than Wait for You for me? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say A tier, but B tier is fine. But Big Energy was an A tier song because you heard it everywhere, and it was like it was a song so good that it made Kodak Black mad. You know what I mean? You know, he was tired of seeing Latto getting awards for this song. You know what I mean? He wasn't feeling it.
Aisha, tell us your thoughts because the chat does have influence.
Yeah, the chat does have it. Are you a fan of Big Energy? Do
Because
you
I
feel
did
like
give it a B, and you bring it down, it will go back to B.
do
I
you think
didn't
it's
move
B
it down.
tier or A tier? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Another thing I noticed about a lot of these songs, Aisha did say new songs are like early 2000 songs remixed. It
Yeah,
is.
a lot of these new songs are just remixed joints that we grew up loving. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, most of these artists that are making these songs grew up listening to some of the same shit that we, love. So, I mean, you get a chance to hop in the studio and remix a song that you loved growing up as a kid. Why wouldn't you do it? Like, especially if you get the clearance from the artist, your labels, whatever clearances you gotta go through. You know what I mean? You know, because if I was in the industry right now, I wouldn't say a lot of my songs would be, remixes of songs I like, but I would have quite a few in my catalog that are remixes of songs that I grew up loving. Like, I mean, I would do my own original shit, because that's what you're supposed to do as an artist. But, you know, I
I
would
don't
make
have a.
sure.
I have a lot of sixties. You'll be hearing some Al Green raps.
Listen, I would literally right now, if I had the producer to do it, get somebody to remix "Get On Up" by James Brown. You know what I mean? So I could do something to that John. Like, I mean, because listen,
My
we need.
boy, he did. I forgot the song he did, but he did a. I can't put it on here because they'll catch it, but I probably show you after. He did a old beat to I forgot what the song called. It was about a few years back, and it was so fire. He gave her. I have to let you listen to it, but it was amazing. And I'm like, bro, people need to do this. But the only thing is, it's easy to get clearance from them 2000 people.
Oh
Them,
yeah,
them 1960s dudes don't be playing.
right.
Them 1960 guys do not play.
You gotta drop
But
it for them.
yeah, you gotta drop a couple of them. They like, nope. The newer artists be like, hey, I do a feature in my old head self that nobody gonna play my song, but I do a feature with you and we can get it popping for about for 100K. Like bet.
Right.
Uh, First Class by Jack Harlow. I like the beat. I can't point to nothing besides a few corny lines, but it's something about this song didn't hit for me. I do like the First Class. I like the hook part. Maybe the lyrics and flow makes me not like the song. It seems generic. It's not a bad song, but every time I try to rate this song, all I see is C in my eyes. All I do is see a C tier. I'm like, I give it a C.
First Class.
I like that
Oh,
part though.
this was sampled Glamorous, Fergie featuring Ludacris. You know what I mean? Which was produced by Polo the Don, shout out Polo the Don. You know what I mean? Song went viral on TikTok before it even released. You know what I mean? This was a viral song before Jack Harlow even put it out. You know what I mean? One of the best songs from his mediocre album that he put out this year. You know what I mean? I actually enjoy First Class, but it is a C tier record. You know what I mean? The Glamorous sample cannot carry it for so.
It did carry. By the way, if you ain't know this list, I don't have any songs I hate. If you're getting C tier, that means I enjoyed the song. I just
Yeah,
didn't feel. If you're getting D tier, that basically means we didn't like it.
I don't think
So
it's any B tier songs on this. You know what I
yeah,
mean? For me, at least.
no, I don't have a D tier on my list either. So that means I liked every song. Once you
Right.
get D tier, that means I don't like your song and I don't want to play it, and this upsets me.
Right.
F tier. It's that basically one song with F tier. We gave it a D, but I even forgot to put it on the list. Remember we skipped right over.
Right.
I forgot to even write anything about it. That's how bad that song was. We have Shivers by Ed Sheeran. How did you feel about this?
Now Shivers, I enjoy Bad Habits more than Shivers, but Shivers is a good song. I mean, very solid joint. Ed Sheeran once again. Ed Sheeran always got bangers for you. I mean, it's another dance, pop type of joint. You know, music video was lit. You know what I mean? I like Shivers. Shivers is definitely a B tier joint. You know.
That's exactly why I had it too. Uh, the want to dance while the sunlight cracks. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
wasn't feeling the beat as much as I did Bad Habits. Of
Yeah.
course, he can sing. I like the concept. I want to be the guy that gets shivers by this girl. I like the concept and all that. It's a very artsy song, but it was not good as Bad Habits. It just wasn't. I mean, I
No.
put that ace down here. I don't know why I put that right there, but we have Easy on Me by Adele.
Oh.
And my music nerd choir practice boy finna come out when I talk about this song. Adele can sing. Her wordplay was amazing from using swimming, drowning, in silence. That simple concept, using it to connect,
Mm-hmm.
then turning it back around to say, "Please go easy on me."
Mm-hmm.
The piano was played, and she wrote it throughout, where all the high notes match the keys. And even if you look at the lyric video when she screamed, the words came, so the key hit every time she hit a higher note. And I'm like, this is if you want a master class in singing, and like if you want a music coach would probably tell you this is an amazing song. And if you want a master class singing, Adele did it here. The choir practice boy and me and hearing the choir director be like, hit that note, hit this note, hit that note. This might not be the most enjoyable song for everybody, but the music nerd in me made this an S tier song.
This
So
song is completely S tier. You know what I mean? From the lyrics, you know what I mean? The piano, you know what I mean? The bass drum that come in halfway through, you know what I mean? Just her vocals on here, you know what I mean? You know, the song I read that she wrote the song in the key of F minor with a slow tempo, you know what I mean? Like she knew what she was doing with this joint. This is like literally top tier ballad. You know what I mean? A top tier ballad. You know what I mean? Any ballads you could think of, Easy on Me is definitely gonna be up there. This was one of the listen. Adele, you're never gonna hear me say anything bad about Adele. You know what I mean? 'Cause that woman can sing. You know what I mean? She is a singer. You know what I mean? Not a singer, a singer. Like that woman, her voice was blessed. And this song is a definite example of that. So this is a S tier genre for me.
yo, they gonna look at our list every week. How they're like these black dudes really love Imagine Dragons in a day. I promise every list we do, I promise they S tier. Every list. Aisha agree with us. Don't you ever speak? You can't,
Listen,
amazing.
you will never hear me say anything wrong about Adele, except for when she was dressed doing that Jamaican festival thing when she was looking crazy. But other than that, but we forgive you for that, Adele. It's all right. You know what I mean? You know, we'll let
We
that slide because you can sing so good. But
we do embrace the diversity.
I mean, we do. We here at GGC Mafia, we embrace diversity. So I mean,
Yeah,
you
'cause
know,
we like Luke Bryan. That's crazy.
right.
Stay by Kid LAROI and Bieber. I gave this an A tier. I'm sorry. I like the wildness of the song. It felt like the exact we did Stay by Rihanna. This was the exact opposite of that Stay. We gave that A tier too, but this gets an A tier for the exact opposite reason. Because it was wild, it was everywhere. It stayed on subject, but it was just a chaotic, fun song that you like
Mm-hmm.
felt like you was going on a ride. By the way, stop telling girls you'll change, even though you never you would, Hollywood.
Hey, listen, Kyle Thomas Rhett.
Shout
You
out
know,
Thomas Rhett.
I am going to change, baby. You know what I mean? You know, I'm working on it.
New
You
Year's
need,
resolution time.
you know, it's change behavior. That's the best apology.
We
You know
going
what
to
I
church
mean?
together.
You know, I love this song though. This joint's a fast paced joint, it's a pop rap, you know, kind of poppy, rockish joint. You know what I mean? A lot of got piano keys in it, some drums, some synths in there. You know what I mean? You know, the beat is fire, produced by my boy Charlie Puth. You know what I mean? And a couple other droids, but you know, Charlie Puth had his hand in there, so you know that this thing was going to bounce. I mean, shout out to Charlie Puth too. My boy don't get enough love, but you know, this a bouncy joint. You know, make you want. You know, you feel it when you hear it. You know what I mean? It make you want to stay on the dance floor, pun intended. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna get into the A tier joint. This was a fire joint.
That's a fun song to listen to. Probably one of the funniest songs out here. Like I like wild things. You get shocked when you just hear something wild and you be like, oh, I don't know if I like, but I always like if I was to equate this song to something like Wrestling Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville, just something dumb fun that
Right.
I enjoy watching. I'll never regret it, and I'll watch it again. Something that's gonna be low on the list for me is "As It Was" by Harry Styles. Hollywood, how did you feel?
And this is where we disagree because as it was is S tier. You know what I mean? Like this year, if you've seen whatever podcast, whether it's What It Sound Like, which you can see every Thursday at 7 on the Blur Cartel, or Welcome to Hollywood, I talk in detail about how much I love Harry Styles' whole album. Like it was literally the only album I felt was better than Harry Styles this year was Beyonce. You know what I mean? And as it was, just songs, period, like may have been the song of the year for me behind Out of Time by The Weeknd, because that song is just so fucking good. Like, and the fact that none of the Weeknd songs made this list is crazy. But you know, as it was is an S tier song. Like, you know what I mean, I love this joint. It's guitars, synths on here. Yeah, I mean, like energetic drums. Like this song is fucking fire. It's like it's nothing bad about the song to me. Like it's one of the best songs I heard this year. I literally listen to it every goddamn day. Like Harry Styles' whole album is S tier, but this song right here definitely a S tier track for me. Definitely.
I do like the concept of it. I liked a lot of stuff on the song. I don't know, maybe because it was this one of the songs I didn't get to listen to a lot because it was toward the end. And like I said, my New Year's was very busy. But I did give it a B tier, but we'll put it at the top of A tier. But the chat can switch it now. If Aisha and whoever, Joe Unico, whoever's in the chat, they can switch it around. And by the way, you don't have to just go off our list. We have the list in the description, so you can give us your own list and tell us where you rank each of these songs. And I'll be happy to debate you, talk about it, or you can agree with us and tell us the one song you disagree with. I don't mind. I like the conversation. It's music. Music is mostly subjective. Except for Adele's, if you say Adele can't sing, you are not being objective. You're
Right.
being objective because you're a
Being
liar.
true.
But even though we did have somebody, shout out to Lala, tell us that R. Kelly can sing, and I'm like, that is.
Yeah, shout out to Lala who isn't watching for some reason. She might be. Nah, I know what reason she taking a nap. My
Yeah, and
baby,
this ain't our usual day, so we do that. But it was New Year's, so we'll be back next Sunday.
definitely.
And the final song, Heat Wave by Glass Animal. And this is S tier to me. It fits so many places, easy to understand. It can be played anywhere. It's just it's it's a song that can easily get you in your feelings. It's a great song to me. S tier.
I like the Glass Animals, Heat Waves. Literally hear the song
every day, every
every
day.
day, like literally every day. Like every day I literally hear Heat Waves as it was, and about damn time. I hear that every day. I mean, but Heat Waves, I don't think it's better than As It Was. 'Cause As It Was should have been number one. But Heat Waves is a fire song. I mean, it's a very pop, psychedelic type of genre, R&B ish. I mean, you know, I think it hits all pockets for real. I mean, I'll give it an S tier. I mean, I'll give it S.
S tier. By the way, y'all know who each one of us voted for. Music is subject. Something change. It's not a concrete. This is not the end of the world. I know how people do when they do Tiller. How dare you move this song right here?
Right.
But it is an amazing song. Shout out to Aisha. Shout
Thank
out to
you.
her for joining us today. I'm gonna let Hollywood get ready for locker room talk and let him get something to eat and do whatever he got to do in life. But we do appreciate y'all. Remember to go to that link tree below. The GGC Mafia merch is down there. Don't forget in the description. We have every song in there. You can give it your own tier list. So we do that every week. We normally do these on Sunday, and which it's a fun time for us to do it on Sunday. But like I said, New Year's and holidays been on Sunday this year, so we didn't have a time. You see at the bottom our social medias. Go follow that. Hollywood Sensei. Once we get off here, let me show you. That's his name on other sites. Instagram and what's name is right under his name. But mine is 99 underscore Zelmay everywhere. I just put his Twitter on there. That's for his Twitter. Don't forget to go like the Blurred Cartel. The link is in the description below. So go down there, pick that link tree so you can go join us. And don't forget to like and subscribe here. Only if you're on the Overall 99 channel. Why? Because we have a lot of fun videos. I'm going to be very busy. So it's going to be a fun time. Anytime news breaks, I will be breaking it to you, giving to you what we know. And then we'll talk about it in longer form in podcast. So go down there, check my link tree. You get my books. For you that don't know my real name, it's Trevor McCullum, two-time author, all that. And when I was doing regular stuff that's not on the internet. So when I was doing politics and all that other stuff that I was doing. So that stuff and doing like music manager and social media manager, I did all that stuff. So that will be in the link tree below in the Zelmay channel. You can check out the books, merch, other podcasts, all the channels that we have, the gaming channel, anime channel, all those channels. Keep the algorithm where it's at. I do appreciate you. Check out our Keep It 99 awards. Check out the Make It Make Sense top 10 moments. We had a lot of stuff that was fun. If you're into wrestling, we got the wrestling show. All those awards we did last weekend. Casual conversations on Wednesday. Hollywood, what y'all got coming up? I know y'all got locker room talk, so go and follow and sub to the Blur Cartel Real Tick and check out what they got going on.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Blurred Cartel. We on all social media platforms. But just hit that YouTube page for me. Blurred Cartel YouTube. Just subscribe to that, John. You know what I mean? Hit us up on there for sure. Matter of fact, also the Blurred Cartel Twitter. You know what I mean? Show love to the Twitter. You know what I mean? Hit us up on there. Give me a follow on that Twitter. Also on the Instagram as well. You know what I mean? Locker room. I don't know the topics tonight. We might just, get into some, 2023 goals or something. What you learned about 2022, some shit like that. I mean, but this week coming up, I got Culture Watch tomorrow. You know what I mean? We got the round table on Wednesday. Thursday will be What It Sound Like. We are bringing you the vocalist tournament selection show where, we will have 64 participants in this vocalist tournament. So, I mean, make sure you tune in, you pull up for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we got going on. It's Blur Cartel 2023. It's the year we making moves this year. Like, I mean, we are making real moves this year. So y'all just be on the lookout for that. And overall 99 Media, make sure if y'all haven't subscribed there, I don't know why you haven't, but make sure you go do that. You know what I mean? Because if you want to see more of this, more GGC Mafia, you want to see more Man Cave, more casual conversation. You know what I mean? You want to see more Zell's theory? Hit up that overall 99 Media. You know what I mean? Stop playing.
Yeah. This week we do got Zell Theory and Man Cave. Zell Theory probably I gotta get with BMT, but I'm gonna do one with him this week. And we're gonna talk about the Messiah complex. Why do black people specifically looking for somebody to come save them all the time? So that's gonna be an interesting topic.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
The hood always wants somebody like, oh, he gonna come back and save us. I'm like, hey, you gotta help yourself. Ain't nobody just gonna come back. And then we're gonna get on Thursday. We do have a man cave. It'll probably be on right before Hollywood. What it sound like, and we'll be doing the state of the black man address. We got Daystar, Kanye, and a bunch of other people. We got the alpha male black community that has popped up. So we got to talk about the state of the black man. You know what I'm saying? We got to see, is it going good? Is it going well? Are there more lonely black men, or are they thriving, going overseas, getting those women from overseas? You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about it and see how everybody feeling. The state of the black man address will be Thursday. Hollywood, anybody want to join can join that, because he a black man, he qualify. So it's gonna be a good time with that. If y'all don't know, before we get out here, this is our Keep It 99 awards, just so y'all can see at the bottom of the screen. So this who won. Scumbag of the Year, Andrew Tate. Alpha Female of the Year go to Lori Harvey. We didn't even never hear her speak, yet she was famous. Alpha Male of the Year go to Drake. The movie of the year went to Black Panther 2. Keep It 99 show of the year went to The House of the Dragon. But that's amazing. Keep It 99 video game of the year went to Elden Ring. So shout out to that. Keep It 99 anime of the year went to Bleach 1,000-Year War. Had a fight with Chainsaw Man, but it ended up winning. The toxic nigga of the year went to Afro Coming 765. And the overall 99 media moment of the year was Unico Williams saying, I'm not saying free R. Kelly, but I'm saying free Robert.
Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, so them are the awards that you can see. Social media award, Kanye West. Best topic was Kanye West. We talked about him of the year, Scumbag of the Year, Andrew Tate. But that was our award show on Keep It 99. If y'all was late on that, just give y'all a quick recap. And that was amazing. We appreciate y'all. Go follow the Blair Boys. Go follow Hollywood. Go follow my Twitch. If you're on Twitch, go follow, hit that follow button. I'm going to do more gaming content, but I'm also going to put more things like this on my Twitch, because I know y'all like tier lists on Twitch.
I will be back on Twitch. I'm going strong on Twitch this year. I'm coming back.
Let's go. What game you playing? I know I got some on the. I know Xbox got some going. How on Life is going to be one of the first ones I'm on.
I'm going to be, I'm mainly probably going to be playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, because the new Assassin's Creed is coming out. I mean, you'll see me playing Assassin's Creed, and also I'm probably going to be streaming a lot of Hogwarts Legacy as well. You know what I mean? So
that looks that like it's going to be good. What else coming on Game Pass that I'll be doing soon? Let's see. Before we get out of here, so y'all can know what we're doing. Because I am on Twitch, so I want y'all Twitch to know. I know Persona a lot. I'm probably playing Persona, Monster Hunter, Atomic Heart, Wolong. Like I said, How on Life. It's going to be stuff like that. Halo Infinite. Probably some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Stuff like that. Just some casual things I can just chat and not have to super hard focus on. So if y'all want to conversate with your boy, just hit that follow button. I appreciate y'all. Hollywood will have his name on when he get his Twitch started back up. We'll put it in the description. I appreciate y'all. 2023 our year. They getting partnered over there. And I'm why not call something crazy? 1 million subs. Let's do it. I'm blowing up. We out.